What's up, guys? Welcome back to Boost Brothers Garage. Today we're going to be playing with a little different material. Wood. If you're watching this channel, then you're into cars. So why would I be working with wood? Also, if you're watching this channel and you're not subscribed, you should be. But to answer the first question, that's because I built a body cart the other day and it failed in spectacular fashion. Here we have my Porsche 951 shell filled with stuff to go to the scrapyard. And here we have what was, hey buddy, hi boy, hey, say hi Tuck. Tuck got all his hair chopped off, so he looks kind of stupid. But anyway, this is my 2x6 frame with pneumatic casters. These casters are supposed to be good to, like, I don't know, 350 pounds or something. Problem number one, I used 2x6s. I thought that I'd be okay. I was wrong. Problem number two, I made it too long, so there was a lot of stress in the middle, which is of course where it cracked. Problem number three, those pneumatic casters were a mistake as well. So, first thing I'm gonna do is try to get the car up off the ground, which hopefully will be easier than it currently looks. And then I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna build a version 2 of my body cart. One that I think will be really sturdy and could work well for some of you guys. I'm not sure if you guys saw how sketchy that was, but the word very comes to mind. Now that I've got this pile of junk out from under the car, it's pretty easy to see some of the shortcomings. Obviously 2x6s, as long as these were not gonna withstand that weight. Sometimes people ask if I know what I'm doing, and a lot of times I say, not really. And well, here's an example of that. So I'm gonna throw all this shit in the corner to be reused, rebuilt at some other time. And then, you know, we'll get started with version 2. One of the things I did like about the old setup was the width, which was just over 4 feet. It was like 4.5. So I'll show you how I'm gonna accomplish that. I bought 8-foot sections of 4x4, and I'm gonna start by cutting those in half. All right, now that those are cut, this is how we're gonna set our frame up. If you notice, you'll have a 4.5 foot long side and 4 foot long side. So depending on the car, we can just turn it 90 degrees to figure out how it fits better. I'm also taking the worst of my 2 cuts and putting those so that the cut will be on the outside so that everything sits up as flush as possible. I'm gonna start here by drilling 4 pilot holes into this. Next, I'm going to take these 1/4x6 lag bolts and start running those in. And then for some added security, I'm putting liquid nail on the inside here where it butts up to the other piece of wood. If you don't know, liquid nails is fantastic. I'm going to use another piece of wood for support. Go ahead and throw this thing up here. And then send it. There you have it. Repeat that process 4 times. With the general frame shape and construction complete, I'm now gonna put the casters on. These casters are from my local hardware shop, which is Menards. They're cast iron. They're good to 500 pounds a piece. So on a shell with some scrap in it, that should be plenty. What I'm gonna do here is use 3 bolts and put this caster on both boards so that as weight's coming down, it's not trying to shear those 2 boards apart. This caster will help support that, or at least that's my plan. Once again, repeat that 4 times. And here we have it, a complete rolling body cart, which my dog hates. Question is the car up high enough off the ground? Here goes nothing. Now, I don't claim to be a carpenter or an engineer, but I think this worked out. We've got the car on the body cart. There is a little bit of flex, but it looks good so far. Need to see if it'll roll. And it does. Pretty smoothly, actually. That's nice. Now, some of the questions that matter in order to wrap this up. How much did I spend on it? $125 in material. How much time? I don't know. If I wasn't filming, under an hour, most likely. It seems to be doing the job. It rolls easy enough. A true like metal body cart, I found them on Jags for 370 bucks. They look decent, but you have $120 in truck freight on top of that. And then I read through some of the reviews, and people are saying that you have to strengthen some of the welds, and the casters don't necessarily bolt right up. You have to do some adjustments there, drill out some of the holes, etc. So it is a $500 cart once it's shipped to your door, and then you still have to screw around with it. So I don't know, this is a cheap and easy way to do it for just storing a chassis, just a shell, as you're moving it around to restore it or whatever you're gonna do. I think it works well. Time will tell to see if it holds up. If so, I can add some gussets, if you will, some supports in the corners. I can move those casters around if I determine that to be an issue, or just throw a center support beam in, and then I guarantee it's not going anywhere. But already it's 100 times better than version 1 because it hasn't split in half and put my car on the ground. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.